Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in for our 30-day yoga challenge. We are on day 15, which means we're halfway done. Okay, so today we're going to take it pretty slow. We're going to practice more of a restorative practice today. Okay, so let's go and set an intention for our practice to basically slow down. A lot of times we could get overwhelmed with work, with family, whatever it is that you got going on. I'm sure you have a lot going on. So take the next 20 minutes or so to let go of everything and just to slow down, not just the body, but also the mind and especially the breath. Okay, so you will need 2 blocks and a strap today. We're gonna get started with 1 block. So you're gonna come in a lying position with the block underneath your tailbone, your sacrum area, okay? So it's that bony part right underneath the lower back, okay? So you're gonna just go ahead and lie down first with your feet planted, then lift your hips up and place the block right underneath your sacrum, okay? Good. And you might have to readjust it a couple times. Once you sit your hips on the block, you'll notice if it feels comfortable or not. Okay, so once you're settled in, you could go ahead and just keep your feet planted. Knock your knees together and walk your feet as wide as you can without the knees separating. Then go ahead and just rest your arms by your side. Let the shoulder heads melt down. Open your chest. Relax your abdominals, relax your toes, and close your eyes, relaxing your eyelids. Take a deep inhale. With your mouth sealed, exhale, let it go. Slow down your mind even more, inhale. Slower exhale. One more, breathe in. And let it go. Good. Then on your next inhale, you're just going to bring your knees apart. Drop your left leg all the way down and hug your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers around your right knee. And then actively press your right knee into your chest. Straighten out your left leg, flex your left foot. So feeling that nice stretch into your left hip flexor, your psoas, maybe even through your inner thighs. Good. Straightening out that left leg. So I want you to focus on hugging your right knee into the chest so much that maybe your left leg might even lift up. Okay, and you're just gonna hold here. Melt the shoulders down, open the chest. Breathing in and out through your nose. Good, and then from here, you're gonna keep your left leg extended out. Just drop your right foot and go ahead and relax the left leg this time. So now you could just rest the arms by your side. Again, allowing your hips to fall naturally onto the block. Relaxing your belly button. Soften your arms. Breathe in. And let it go. Good. Bring your left knee into your chest this time and then straighten out your right leg. Extend through your right heel like you're trying to kick the wall with your heel. Point your right toes up and flex your toes a lot. Hug your left knee into the chest towards the left armpit. Straighten your right knee even more if you can. Pulling that right leg away from the left leg. Drop both shoulders down. Inhale. And then exhale, going to relax everything. Drop your left foot, let your right toes fall out. Palms either face up or down. Arms and legs are relaxed. Your breath is relaxed. Relaxing your forehead. Good. Then replant both feet about hip width. From here, you're going to slightly tuck the tailbone, so you're lengthening the tailbone towards the backs of your knees. Draw the belly in, and then lift your hips up as high as you can. With your hands, grab the block, and then just release the block to the side. Rolling down one vertebra at a time. Lower down upper back, mid back, into your lower back. Good. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. Either tee out your arms or cactus them out. And drop your knees over to the right. Either stay here or hook your right ankle on top of left thigh. And gaze past your left shoulder. So you're more than welcome to find a little bit of activation. You could flex your right foot and then using that right ankle, kind of pulling the left thigh down, opening up through the hip flexors. Otherwise, feel free to just relax the foot, relax the legs. Let the twist and opening happen naturally. So in restorative class, it's mostly about relaxing, but I kind of like to add a little bit of engagement. You're not working too hard anyways. Okay, good. You're gonna keep your right ankle on top of thigh. Scoot your hips over to the right and then drop your legs to the left. Right foot is grounded and then you're slightly pressing the right knee away from your chest. Again, you're not forcing it. You're just letting it open. And then feel free to gaze past your right shoulder. This is a perfect moment to really pay attention to your breath. So bring your mind to that meditative state of completely slowing down, letting go of everything that does not serve you here. And in our restorative classes, we tend to hold the poses a little bit longer than usual, giving us enough time to really slow down. Good. You're going to come back to center, neutralize your spine. So as you come back to center, you're going to walk your feet as wide as your mat again, and then drop your knees over to the left this time. Stack your left ankle on top of right thigh. If you did that, same variation on the other side. And this time, gaze past your right shoulder. Coming back to our intention of slowing down. Your body is definitely slowing down here, but how is your mind doing? Does your mind keep drifting away? See if you could bring your attention back into your practice here. Using your breath to come into that meditative state of slowing down. Good. Keep your ankle on top of the thigh. Come back to center. And then scoot your hips over to the left first. Lift your thighs up. And then drop your legs to the right. This time, left foot grounded. And then slightly press your left knee up towards the sky. And then just relaxing here. So when we're taking a restorative practice, it's easy to let go of the breath. It's really easy to relax the breath by shallow breathing. But you actually want to stay in tune with the ujjayi breathing, lengthening the breath. Two more breaths here. Good. Come back to center, release your ankle on top of thigh, and then bring your spine back to center. Hug your thighs into your chest, grab behind your thighs, and let's come up, all the way up to seated position. Then let's meet in child's pose. So big toes to touch, knees out wide. Sit on your heels, walk your hands forward, and relax your forehead down. Let the outer triceps fall down naturally. Widening through your upper back. Relaxing your belly down towards the floor. Breathing into those hips. On your next inhale, walk your right arm underneath your left armpit and relax your right cheek down. And then you could just relax the left arm. Maybe take a half bind. Bend your left elbow behind your back and let your left palm fall on your lower back on the right side, or maybe hand between your hip crease. Feel free to keep your eyes closed here. Last inhale. Last exhale. Good. Release that left arm, straighten it out. Release the right arm, and let's thread your left arm underneath the right armpit. Relax the left cheek. Then whatever you did on the other side, do the same arm variation for your right arm. So restorative poses and restorative class is a great way to recover. So especially if you've been following our 30-day yoga challenge the past 2 weeks or so, this is a perfect time. If you're an athlete and you go running or go to the gym every day, it's always a good idea to come into this relaxed state of mind in the restorative practice. Recovery is so important for all of us. Good. Release the right arm. Let's come back to child's pose. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Good. Now let's lower down onto our bellies. Okay. You're going to tee out your right arm. Make sure your right hand is in the same line as your right shoulder. Relax your right cheek. You're going to roll over onto that right side. You could either bring your left leg on top of the right. You could twist a little bit deeper by dropping the left foot behind you. And then either just keep the left arm relaxed, or you could take a half bind again. So stay here for a few breaths. At any time, if this feels way too much for that right shoulder, you could always back off. A good way to know if you're going too far or not is checking back with the breath. If your breath is shallow and heavy, that probably means you could back off a little bit. But if you're able to breathe comfortably, slow and long, you're in the perfect position. Good. Let's come back onto the belly, and the same thing on the other side. Tee out your left arm, left palm faces down, relax your left cheek, and then roll over towards the left. Same arm and leg variation. But remember, because our right and our left side are usually different, you might end up taking different variations. So if you do, that's okay as well. Couple more breaths here. Good. Roll onto your belly. Okay. Then cross your right arm over towards the left corner of your mat. Left arm on top of right arm. And you're going to walk your hands far, far away from each other. So you're making an X with your arms. Once you can't go anymore, you're just going to relax your chin on top of your left arm. And bring your left knee up in line with the left hip and create a 90-degree angle with your left knee. And you're just relaxing here, gently opening up through the shoulders, through the neck, the upper back, and a gentle opening through your hips. You could, again, always get a little bit deeper here as well. Okay, so for the next one, listen carefully. Everything pretty much stays the same. The only thing that changes is you're going to lift your chin and release that left arm, okay? Then you're going to roll onto your back with that left knee still bent. So now you're into your supine twist, and you're just going to hold here. Again, you can, if you want, place your right hand on top of left thigh to guide the knee down, and then dropping the left shoulder down, twisting even more. But again, today our intention is to slow down, restore, rejuvenate. So just relax here. Let your spine open naturally. Good. You're gonna roll on to your belly and same down the other side. Left hand towards the right corner, right arm towards the left corner. Walk your arms and hands away from each other. Then bring your right knee up, guiding a 90-degree angle if you're new. Relax the chin down. Good. Again, keeping everything the same. Just release that right arm. And then open up. Extend the right arm out. Supine twist. So remember, this video, this class will always be up at any time if you really need to come back to this slow state of mind, this restorative class. You can always come back. One more breath here. All right. So this time you're just going to stay on your back. Go ahead and roll over. You could scoot yourself back onto your mat. Good. And then let's go and take happy baby pose. Stomp your feet up towards the ceiling. Grab the outside of your feet. Maybe just grab behind your thighs. Drop the shoulders down. Press your shoulders down towards your hips. Drop your tailbone down. And then feel free to just rock side to side here. All right, let's come into your Shavasana with your 2 blocks. So you're gonna grab one block and place it underneath your upper back. And then the other one will be underneath the head. So the one underneath your upper back, it should be slightly between the shoulder blades, maybe a little bit lower. And you could always play around with the different height and the lengths of the block. Take a couple more moments to settle into your Shavasana. All right, once you get comfortable, let the shoulders drop down, chest opens. Let your legs and toes fall out. Relax your fingertips. Close your eyes and let's take a few rounds of breath here. This time you can let go of your breath, no more controlling it. All right, friends, I do recommend you staying here as long as you need. I'm going to leave you here to fully let you relax. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you guys next time.